Alright, so we got two choices today. Choice number one is an alternate that's not the official route, and that's called Lions Head Ridge alternate. And option two is called Lions Creek, which is pretty much a bushwhack that's at a lower elevation with some scrambling. They wrote a brief description about both of these routes. The first one, the ridge, is about 10 miles. This challenging route stays high on the crest for the views. While it's shorter overall, this climber's route involves more risk due to extended bushwhacking and class 2 scrambling. Short class 3 scramblings are on the route. Falls can be fatal. Be prepared for a risk posed by an accident. Do not expect to follow the dotted line. Choose your route based on your ability and conditions. Scrambling with a partner is recommended. The main route that goes below the ridge, 13.5 miles long. This primary route stays low with a 5-mile bushwhack along Lions Creek. To rejoin Lion Creek Trail, serious fall-related accidents have occurred here. Expect some class 2 scrambling along the route. Plan accordingly to minimize the risk of an animal encounter by traveling with a partner or completing the route before dusk. Grizzlies are known to occur in this area. Do not expect to follow the dotted line. Choose your route based on your ability and conditions. Bushwhacking with a partner is recommended. Alright, so here's a quick look at the map. The routes, they split right there, and the main route, the Lions Creek, that's longer, goes down below into a bushwhack that I heard is pretty bad. And this route right here is the ridge. It just goes up, stays high, and you scramble just right along the ridge, and you're gonna rejoin onto the other map over there. So based on those two descriptions and the title of the video, obviously you know which one I'm gonna do. I really want to avoid as many bushwhacks as I can, and even though they both have them on the two routes, the ridge is much more appealing to me. I heard that bushwhack down below is pretty rough. A friend of a friend apparently broke his leg on that bushwhack. I remember on the CDT one time, I couldn't see where I was stepping on a bushwhack, and I just fell into like a 3-foot ditch. Alright, this bushwhack is getting pretty. I just fell. Fuck. Oh, that's nice. Glad I got that on camera though. CDT. So, I'd rather not do that again. I'll stick high on this ridge and do the alternate. Alright, so right now the route has me supposed to be going down there, skirting along the side of this mountain, but that looks a little steep to me, so I think I'm gonna climb up there instead. Maybe it's a little flatter, just like right around there. Okay, so now I gotta cross this fairly steep section right here, and looks like the trail just goes over there. The rock is a little slick. It's like 7 in the morning right now, and yeah, slipping and tumbling down this wouldn't be a very good idea. Got out of a pretty rough bushwhacking section for like the last 45 minutes or so. I think I hear my buddies over there. Constantine, he was a little bit ahead of me, and I think we just ran into another hiker we met in Bonner's Ferry.
PNT arrow at the junction to Ball Lake.
Oh, we saw that. Was it on the ground?
Yeah, but I mean, there was a bigger arrow that was much more well done right before that. So I don't, that was the obvious thing to see.
gotta do some yoga, Constantine.
Mountain
That's
goat.
what I'm saying, man. Get some bouldering into your pre-hiking.
I like my groin, the place it is. I don't want to pull that groin.
Alright, so I believe that big peak right there is what this alternate is named after, Lion's Head. This alternate has been pretty sweet so far. Incredible views. Still think Northwest Peak may have been a little better, but we did get rained on, so that sucked. But I highly recommend this alternate over the main route, which was that bushwhack. Got a couple looks down at the valley at the beginning of this alternate, and that bushwhack really did not look too much fun. Alright, that mountain you see right there is where we're trying to go, and we pretty much have to go on the opposite side of that mountain, not the side that you're looking at. And then we walk along a ridge to the left, and you can't see, but there's like a watchtower right there. And I got my lens zoomed in all the way, so here's where we're at. Got a pretty nice bushwhack. Heading over there. Should be the last one of the alternate. Now this right here is a steep drop off. Check this out. Be careful not to fall off while getting this on camera. Yeah, there's no coming back from that. Alright, we are now making our way up this, going towards the other side of this mountain that I pointed out earlier. We were just over there where I made that last video pointing out this mountain, and Hardy Trails and Constantine, I think they're already up and over. So, catch up to them. It's not good over there?
Nah, dude, it's steep.
Yeah. Nope. Back to pushback and go. We're making our way towards that lookout tower. Really windy up here. I think it's behind that. We got a storm coming our way. I can feel some raindrops, so hopefully that doesn't hit us before we make it to the top. Woo! All right, there she is. There's that little shelter up there, and that is the finish point. And you just saw Hardy Trails making his way over there. Yeah, finally made it. Oh, lookout shelter. whatever this is called. Constantine's like 5 minutes behind. We were flying up that thing.
That's fun. Hard but fun.
Yep.
Best travels I've had on a backpacking trip.
No doubt.
Welcome to my...
Woo! We came. We saw. We bushwhacked. Woo!
Man.
Nothing good in the lookout. Shambles. Dang, is that new?
So that ridge is where we came from, and we just kind of hugged this inside of it with those huge rocks. Here's the storm that I was talking about earlier. It's not looking pretty over there. Looks like it's raining. But look how lucky we got with this storm. Looks like it's going that way. And here's where we are. We're headed back down the mountain now, just in case that storm does catch up to us. We don't want to chance it, but we are officially back on the PNT official route, so that's nice because there's actually a trail now to follow. But yeah, all in all, that alternate took about 9 hours. Started a little after 6, finished a little after 3, so 9 hours, including breaks, which I think we took breaks like 2 hours maybe, but total time it was 9 hours for about 8.5 or 9 miles, depending on how long that route actually was, but it took a lot longer than expected. I think that was one of the hardest routes, trails, bushwhacks, ridge walkings, routes, whatever that I've ever done on any trail. So definitely got your work cut out for you if you want to do the Lines Ridge alternate, but it was worth it because you can only imagine how bad that bushwhack would have been. We're headed down to get some water because we are all pretty much dry, so very thirsty. See you later.